Family, it's your favorite queer radio personality, Anna DeShawn, with our queer news for today. Now, I want to make you a promise. We will continue to bring you the latest in queer news, culture, and politics. So if you're digging our intersectional take on the daily, consider joining the QCrew. The QCrew is our monthly membership program we started to help us grow the podcast. With your help, we can bring you more stories celebrating our lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, and comrade communities. This month, we have a QCrew exclusive we are working on that I think will be one of our best interviews yet. More to come on that. And in the meantime, you've shown us your support by tuning into this episode. You can show your curiosity by clicking the link in the show notes to learn more about the QCrew. Family, did you know the Palm Springs Women's Jazz Festival is coming back, celebrating its 10th anniversary? It's all going down November 11th through the 13th at the Cathedral City Amphitheater. This anniversary celebration is featuring some of the very best women in jazz, including none other than Letticy herself. So, if you like jazz and enjoy being with lesbians of color from across the country, then you need to start making your plans to attend the Palm Springs Women's Jazz Festival. Visit palmspringswomensjazzfestival.org for all the details. And y'all know we got the link in the show notes, and I plan on being there too, so come on, let's go. Now, have you purchased your purple tie tickets yet? It is so hard to believe we've been doing this for 9 years, giving back to my favorite small nonprofits that are making big impacts. This year will be so special too. VIP is already sold out, and now it's time to sell out the rest of the gala. We've got Kenyatta Kent Chris performing with her band. She is going to literally shut it down. Then we have Miss Phoenix, the drag entertainer extraordinaire, set to do her thing. And family, all the proceeds are going to the oh-so-deserving nonprofit Chicago Therapy Collective. If you aren't in Chicago, that's okay too, because we will be live streaming our general time. Now, click the link in the show notes to get your ticket or make a donation today. Okay, let's get into it. Now for the news. And the only news today is gratitude. Family, earlier today was the Black Podcasting Awards, the third annual Black Podcasting Awards. And we were up for 3 nominations, family. Best Black News Informative Podcast, Best New Black Podcast, and Best Black LGBTQ Podcast. Family, we won not 1, not 2, but all 3 categories. We swept the nominations, and it's really hard for me to find the words, but I wanted to come to y'all on this episode unscripted, because y'all know I love a good script, okay? But this is straight from my heart. I am incredibly full right now, and I'll probably be full for a very long time, because the Black Podcasting Awards are awards for us and by us. I equate it to the NAACP Image Awards, you know, like when your peers and the people that you admire and the people that you listen to are nominated alongside you, and then for you to win. It's a lot. It's a lot. And I work hard. Not to oversimplify, but to just say I work hard, and I haven't been good over the years of celebrating. And my homie Nicole reminds me that we should celebrate the wins, and I just haven't. For many years, I had imposter syndrome because of the fact that I worked a full-time corporate job, and that I was doing the radio station as a passion project, and I never felt like I was giving it everything I had. And so I never valued everything that I was doing and the work all the time. And so I never celebrated. I mean, we did it for a decade. You can go back through the archives. We never celebrate. I don't know how many episodes I did of any of those shows, because I never celebrated them. I never celebrated an anniversary or anything like that. I never accepted the term boss that was given to me, but I never owned it. I never stepped into that title. So February 2021, right? It was the first month that I was my own full-time boss. And I have really learned over the last 19 months, just how strong I am, how I really was built for this, how I am doing what I'm called to do. And with friends like Nicole, who remind me to celebrate the wins. Ooh, y'all. I'm really full. And I'm not going to hold y'all long. This is not for that. This is just me saying thank you so much, because I do this because you all listen. I do it because it continues to bring me joy. And the fact that we won means that we are not only creating something of quality, but that people are finding value in queer news. That to me is what this is all about, because representation matters and our humanity matters. And as a Black queer woman living at the intersections of all of that, plus everything else that is me, to be seen and to tell our stories is at the heart of why I do this work. And my representation matters, and your representation matters. And our work was seen tonight on a whole nother level. And I am truly full of gratitude. I want to give the Black Podcasting Awards and like all of their due, because the ceremony was flawless, okay? And anyone out here doing live events knows that is tough. That is tough. That team pulled that off, okay? And so if you haven't seen the awards, I would encourage you to do so for a number of reasons. One, support the Black Podcasting Awards, period, with a T. Two, because there's some amazing content out here. And award shows are an amazing place to find the very best. And so there are shows that were nominated alongside me that I would love for you to check out, all right? Edges, hosted by my homie Shantae. Y'all should definitely check that out. Let Me Tell You Something with Christian and Tyshawn. Adventures of Cairo. ABF Creative is legit. If you don't listen to ABF Creative, you should, all right? Conversations with Kieran Mayo. Better to Speak, the podcast. Woke by Accident podcast. And there are dozens of other amazing podcasts out here. And you can find them, at Black Podcasting Awards. You can see all the nominees. So what I want you to do is go visit blackpodawards.com. Go check out the nominees from this year, the previous year, and the previous year before that. And find you some new content. Find this amazing content out here in the world that's being created. Because it's good. It's really good. And I can't wait for the cube to drop and to be a hub for this content, for you all to discover it. But in the meantime, there are places like blackpodawards.com where you can find some of the very best. So I'm going to leave you now. I'm going to go celebrate some more. I'm going to try to soak it in. I'm going to try to receive all the blessings and the gratitude and the congratulations and receive all of that. And I just want to say thank you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for supporting Queer News. And thank you for supporting what is to come. Because this is just the beginning. Till tomorrow, family. Peace. This podcast is a production of E3 Radio, your #1 queer radio station playing queer music and reporting on queer news in high rotation.